Hello and welcome back to The Cinema Circle. I'm as always your host Cody Wimmer, and today we're here to talk about the newly released and highly anticipated movie musical In the Heights. As always for this new release series, we'll start with a spoiler-free version and then I will transfer into talking about some specific moments in the movie. I'll let you know whenever those spoilers start. Overall, I thought this movie was good. I enjoyed myself. I got to see this one in the theater with folks, and it was a lot of fun. I went into this movie not really being super familiar with the show. I am a musical theater person. Like I know musical theater relatively well, not as well as some people out there. But this was a show that I really wasn't that familiar with. Like I had listened through it maybe a couple of times whenever it was first out, but I hadn't seen it, wasn't really connected to it in the way that I think a lot of people, at least a lot of my friends going to see it were. But I think that it is largely a successful movie musical. I think that the story is at once of the moment and timeless. I think that the performances are really great. I think that Anthony Ramos is good. So good. So good. He's acting his ass off in this. Daphne Rubin Vega, incredible. Lights up the screen. I understand that Lin-Manuel Miranda wrote the main part for himself, but I truly think that he really shines in the role that he's in now. I think it's the role that he was born to play. I think it was really fun. There is an after credit scene that I'm not going to spoil, but stick around after the credits. That's a lot of fun. I also think that the movie does a really good job of capturing what it's like to be in Washington Heights. The energy that this movie has is very true to the energy and spirit of that neighborhood, and I thought that that was really great. Where things fall apart a little bit, I think, is mostly in direction. I think that this movie does really well with some of its smaller, more intimate moments, and also, you know, some of the big, spectacular musical numbers really work too, but the two things don't always go seamlessly together. And so it's a little bit of a disorienting experience where I found myself at a couple points wondering, does this need to be a musical? And I think that the answer is yes, but sometimes the dialogue in between was more interesting than the number itself. Sometimes the numbers were more interesting than the songs, and there wasn't a good balance of keeping me invested in both. That being said, I think go see it. If you're comfortable going to a movie theater and you haven't been yet, this is a great one to go back to. There's some really moving, powerful stuff in there. There's a lot of fun to be had and a really powerful message as well. So that's going to do it for the spoiler-free part. So, bye-bye. Obviously on this channel, I don't do spoilers. Like, I'm going to, tell you, oh my god, this thing happened. But, we'll talk about some specific moments. The scene at the pool, the $96,000 number, was a little bit much for me, personally. I think that there were a lot of things happening, and a lot of them were good things, but the number felt like it was trying to do so many things at once that I was a little bit taken out of it. That being said, the kid has his little solo part in there. That was a highlight of the movie for me. So, I'm being critical, but what can you do? Another highlight of the movie is the number with Abuela in the train station. That whole thing, beautiful. She's giving a great performance. The visuals, stunning, sounds great, love, gorge. Some fun cameos, Mark Antony, Christopher Jackson. I think that for me, the first half felt a little bit I wasn't sure where we were going, exactly whose journey we were on or why. I think that that's something that works well in an ensemble stage show. In a movie, could go either way, let's be honest. But I think that once everyone was established, it did gel. And so the second half works really well because you understand who everyone is and you're really on the journey with them. And I think that that's very powerful. I do like a couple of things that they do. I like that Sonny's arc isn't fully resolved, but I like that it's left on an optimistic note where we're like, we have to believe with him that he has a shot. I also like the fake out of thinking that Usnavi is like has gone back to the Dominican, because obviously we see him on the island for the majority of the movie telling the story, which is a framing device I wasn't sure that I was into until the end when, you know, the like metaphor was explained. Then I was into it. There was some other like magical realism type stuff going on throughout the movie, which I'm into, but a little inconsistent. That being said, am I picking at hairs? Is that the saying? Possibly. I thought it was good. I thought it was fun. Is it the best movie musical that's ever been made? I don't think so. Is it bad? Certainly not. Will I watch it again? Probably. Probably soon. But what did you think about Into the Heights? Let me know down in the comments. Tag your spoilers, please. And, you know, if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe for more introspection on cinema. Thank you as always for watching. Be safe. Watch a movie.